dive into the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. The Modern Memory Keeping Kit is for those of you that like to do memory keeping, scrapbooking, kind of any sort of creative paper crafting outlet that you can think of. You can take it in just about any creative direction you want. The Modern Memory Keeping Kit, you can create 12 by 12s. You can, in fact, let me show you some examples as we go. I'll just kind of, because there's so many different applications for these kits. And I have a couple of kits here. I'll show you kind of an example of what you would get each month. But if you are a 12 by 12 scrapbooker, here's a couple examples of those. You can do 12 by 12. You can do pocket. So there are pocket cards in here, so you can do pocket scrapbooking or memory keeping. You can do smaller pages, like these I have here in a binder. So if you do 8.5 by 11, I think these are kind of like 7 by 9. You can do those. So you can do smaller pages as well. And I just used an old planner. So I have some that are smaller that I was just kind of having fun with those sizes as well. And I did some memory keeping on the smaller pages. It's just when you don't feel like doing the large canvas of a 12 by 12, it's fun to just kind of switch it up and do that. You can do mini albums. So with the contents in here, you can create mini albums using the pocket cards. So you can see this is one of them that I've done with just a simple ring binding. So that's cute, and that's using the stamp set that comes in there and all of the little, the pocket cards and the die cuts and everything. You can, so that's an example of a mini album. I also did a mini album in this is my gardening mini album that I did in my small zip up planner. So I thought it was really fun. I did the same idea and just did a small little ring bound one. So again, the applications for this kit are just endless. There's so many different ways that you can use the contents of this kit. Whatever type of memory keeping like you like to do, paper crafting, you can make, I always like to make a couple cards with some of my leftover bits and pieces. You can make cards with it. If you do memory planning, like in a Happy Planner or in our Daisy Planner, this is an example of a couple of the pages from a Daisy Planner. You can use the product to create a spread in there as well. So as I said before, it's just, the possibilities are endless, and there's so much packed into these kits. These kits are just absolutely packed full. In fact, the retail value on these is anywhere from $60 to $68. And so when you compare that to what our subscription price is, it's just a great bargain. So subscribing is a great, great idea. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you a little bit of what comes in the kits. And we'll start with, actually, yeah, this is February. So this is the February kit, and then I have a January kit to show you as well. And this is one of our kits that sells out really fast. Sometimes we even have to close it down because we're subscriber based. So once we meet subscriber demand, if there isn't any left over, we have to close it, and there won't be any for just regular general public sale. So it's one I encourage you to definitely subscribe to. So just an idea, let me go through and I'm going to pick out the things that are in here every month just to kind of give you an idea of what's consistent and then the things that will change. So every month I like to have some glitter dots because I'm addicted to those and I love them. So there will always be some glitter dots. Sometimes they're not glitter. I shouldn't say that. There will always be some enamel dots. Sometimes they're glitter, sometimes they're matte. And then there's always a set of die cuts. And our die cuts I don't know if I'm going to get, there's a little lone heart in there. But so the die cuts are fun because they'll have little sayings, which is great for layering with your photographs. There will be some artwork in here. And then there's sometimes some tags, sometimes some labels. And all of these, sometimes little titles or words. But what's great about these is that they are basically stickers. So they have adhesive already on the back. You don't even have to get your glue stick out for them, or your adhesive, your tape run or anything. There's adhesive already on the back of those. So you will get a set of die cuts as well. So I'm going to sneak these back in here so I don't lose them. Every month you will get those, and then every month you get a set of our pocket cards. And that includes 4 4x6 cards, and they're a wonderful heavy weight. They're not thin. They're a wonderful paperweight cardstock that we use for these. So they will take stamping, punching. You could even, I've not tried it, but you could I know I can paint splatter on them because I do that on everything. But you could possibly do a little bit of light watercoloring, but markers, stamping works just fine. So there's 4 4x6, and then there's 24 3x4s. And I'm just going to real quick flip through these for you. Excuse me, so I don't move that. I'm just going to quick flip through them just to kind of give you an idea of what our designs look like. And again, the designs in that will change every month, depending on the collection, the theme, the colors. And as I showed you before, I use a lot of these when I make mini albums because they're just so fun, because there's spots for journaling. I love to layer these on my my 12x12s as well. I love to punch out pieces of the pattern paper on kits or on layouts. I did that on my heart one that I did with this month, which you can see. Let me pull that just to kind of show you what I mean. So there was a few of these hearts that I punched out of. I loved the little pattern I punched out of the cards. And then these are great for journaling. And of course, you can always use them if you do pocket memory keeping or pocket scrapbooking. They work great because that's what they're designed for as well. So again, so much versatility. The other thing that you can use these kits for, so aside from just memory keeping, if you want to use, if you love to add layers and a bunch more details, you love the pocket cards, the quotes and so on, you can add a lot of items from this kit in your planner as well. So if you like to just kind of go crazy with layers and the creativity in your planner, this is actually a great accompaniment to whatever you do with your planner as well. And, oh wait, this doesn't come every month. That's different, sorry. You will always get an alphabet. Sometimes it's the puffy alphas, sometimes it's just stickers, sometimes they're different fonts, but you will always get an alpha. We usually have, I don't want to say always, but most of the time we have a set of chipboard stickers. And then we always have 6 sheets of pattern paper. So you get 3 sheets that are double-sided, and you get 2 of each. And that way you don't have to choose because you may love both A and B side, and we don't make you choose. So you get 6 sheets of pattern paper. And then you also get every month an instruction sheet. And what's fun about this is it's 2 sheets, and I do 2 layouts every month for you, and I give you step-by-step instructions. This is printed out, it's included in the kit. You don't have to download it, you don't have to find a printer, and you can put it in a binder and you can keep these. It's great if you're looking for some inspiration. This particular month I did 2 12x12 layouts. Sometimes I do the mini albums, sometimes I do, I did like the little planner mini album that I did with the gardening one time this last spring. And so I love to show you all kinds of different ways of using the product in your memory keeping. And I love to share that inspiration. I love to tell you, like, sometimes when we design the products, I may have a particular idea in mind on how I want something to be used, or there's a particular way that our application that I think would be fun to use it. And so that's why I like to have these layouts, these examples, is I can give you ideas, I can give you jumping off points, maybe spark some inspiration and some creativity. And then sometimes I give some little design hints or tips and tricks in there as well. So these are the items that are pretty consistent. Now, obviously the colors change, the theme changes to do with the collection, but that stays the same every month. And that's a lot. And then you also get a few little surprises, things that change. So with February kit, we had these little word or phrase stickers, which are great for layering in with journaling, putting little captions on photographs. We did this fun little adhesive heart pocket, and then the little acrylic love die cut. And then we did these fun frames. I'm going to show you these because these are so cute. And there's a bunch of them in here. So I didn't do it on the layout examples that I showed, but I just thought it would be neat if you had like a 12 by 12, or you did a mini album and then on each one you had one of these with a photograph, or you did like a grid design with a bunch of them. That would be so cool. So they're little Polaroid and Instax little frames. So aren't they cute? So there was a whole set of those as well. So you can see how much comes in this kit. There is just oodles and oodles. You can do, I did 2 layouts, the two 12 by 12 layouts that I did with this, and I still have a ton of stuff left. So that is an example of what was in February. And let me just give you a quick look at what was in the January one as well. And sometimes we have people mention, what do you do with all of the leftovers? You have the stuff that you didn't use. Do you store it? How do you store it? What do you do with it? And you know what I do, honestly? Because basically I'm like a subscriber because I get a new one every single month. I don't like to keep everything. So what I do, I create with it. I enjoy it. There may be a few pieces that I want to hoard, in particular, like these puffy stickers I absolutely adore, or the rub-ons. I'll keep those. But if I have extra pocket cards, I have some extra die cuts or stickers or pieces of pattern paper, I may save some, but then what I know that I'm not going to use and love, I will donate. So our church has a GEMS group, and they make cards for the seniors and our military families. And what's so nice is they love that stuff. So it then brings them joy. So you don't feel like it's piling up, in your crafty room, and you feel guilty that you didn't use it. So what I like, the way that I always tell people, take it, use it, love it, enjoy it. Whatever you're not going to use, donate, get it out of your craft room, and let it bring someone else some joy. So you get the joy of using it, and then you get the joy of giving it as well. So there's a lot of Girl Scouts would love that kind of stuff. Senior centers would love that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of different places that we're happy to take your leftovers. Even teachers, if you have some preschoolers, kindergarten teachers, you have some leftover pattern papers or stickers, the kids would love that kind of stuff. Or even give them to a nephew or niece or one of your younger children just to play with. Let it give them joy as well. So that's the way that I always look at the leftovers in my kit, because it's one of the big questions we get. Because again, we do pack a ton in here. So let's see, I'm gonna go through, I forgot to mention the other thing that's in here. So I had to put these together because we had so few of them, and we had, some of them are sold out, that I didn't have another stamp set. So normally every month you get a stamp set in each of these. So you'll see the one that's in the January. I didn't have one for February. So I just want to caveat that, that you do always get a stamp set as well. So there's always a stamp set in every modern memory keeping kit. So you can see that in this one. I almost forgot to do that, but I had to pull that together because we've got these mostly sold out. So I had to try and put some together with some of my leftover pieces and so on. So again, we have the glitter dots and the die cuts and the stamp set. And then the alphas. We have the puffy alphas. We have a great sheet of rub-ons. And then we have some other cute puffy stickers. And then this was something fun that we did in January. We did, they're bunting. So what you do is you fold these over the string that we provided, and you can make this cute bunting to add to a layout or to a card, or even on the calendar page in your planner, which is where I do it a lot of times as well. And some of them are even glitter. So we gave that as a cute little something extra, something different. And then the set of pocket cards. And again, the papers. And again, you get 6 of those as well. And then the 2 layouts. And there you can see what I did with the bunting on that layout. That was really, really fun. So that is a little look at another example of the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. This was the January one. And it just gives you an idea of the variety and the different kind of items. The rub-ons are always a big favorite with everyone. And then we do like to throw in some things that kind of just are maybe new to you that you've never tried. Sometimes we have stencils, just different things to kind of stretch your creativity a little bit. But that is the January Modern Memory Keeping Kit. So I hope that that has kind of given you an idea of the great range that you can get out of a Modern Memory Keeping Kit, the amount of product that's packed in here, and all of the things that you can create with it. There's just so many different ways that you can take this kit and apply it to your paper crafting or memory keeping or scrapbook, whatever sort of creative outlet that you enjoy. Hi everybody, it's Christine with Cocoa Daisy, and I want to say thank you for spending a few minutes with me to learn more about our kits and the product that we offer and all of the different options. I love being able to offer you a wide variety of items for your creative lifestyle, things that I love to use and that we love to create and share and inspire with. And I'm just thrilled to be able to offer all of those options. And hopefully this video has helped you kind of understand a little bit more what's going on with this kit or these inserts and help you know how to apply that to your creative lifestyle and your creative endeavors. And I also wanted to take a moment to mention that I'm very, very proud to say that a lot of our product is made right here in the good old USA and in Canada. All of our papers, our inserts, our daisy planner, and our booklets, those are all made, actually they're made locally right here in Michigan. And our stamps are made in the USA and our stickers are produced in Canada. So that's just something else that I wanted to mention that I'm very proud of that we get to offer to you as well. So again, I hope you found this useful and we will talk to you soon.